Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Carol at Mom.Plans and I'm here to talk about my planner stack. I did not do a planner stack at the beginning of the year because I was really undecided on how I was using some systems, and I gave myself time, and now I am so excited to share with you something that the system I've been using for the past couple months, and I just have such a great flow to it. I'm also going to share it in the order in which I use it, so you'll know a little bit of my planning routine. Also, I try not to have planners duplicate each other, so every planner in this lineup has its own purpose. I want to make sure that my planners are helping me be productive and also keeping me on task, and that I'm organized and I know what's coming, what I have to prepare for, and where I can find things. Now let's take a look at the planner stack.
So here we have the beginning of my planner stack, and this is all part of my morning routine. So this is not a planner. This is a perpetual calendar from Bloom Daily Planners that I have had for a couple years. I absolutely love it. And so I flip this over every day, and I never get tired of the inspiration and what affirmations that they have in here. And so I just want to point this out. There are a couple other perpetual calendars from Bloom, but this is something I keep out in my office every day, and it just gives such a good start to my day. So that is number one in sharing my stack. Number two is my Laurel Denise mini, and this is their folio, and this is my Bible study. So I keep some stickers here, some cards, other things. I can share it with you because I am not yet set up. So let me talk about this planner and how I use it. This is the first thing I go to every day, and I put sometimes a quote on the calendar if there's room. I do all the daily readings there. And so I do need to update this for July. I do have to do that. And then on the weekly on the left side, I write something from a verse I got inspiration from, something from the reading. And then on this side, I make my notes or thoughts about everything that I have just read. I do this the first thing every day. I get my coffee, I sit on the porch, or if it's cold, I sit inside of my comfy chair, and sometimes I read or I will listen to the scriptures, the readings that day. And the Bible study I'm using is the Bible recap, and we are halfway through, and I'm so excited about the progress I have made because this is just a goal to read all the way through the Bible, and I have never ever done it. I've tried it several times, but I just can't get there. And the Bible recap definitely has helped me with that. I want to keep this moving along. So I will put sometimes sticky notes here and write my daily prayers, or I will sometimes use this column over here for my daily prayers. Last month, I had so many notes and inspirations that I was running out of room. So I think I am going to do sticky notes over here for my daily prayers, and then I have more room. And that is my Bible study planner in a nutshell. I also, of course, have note pages back there that I sometimes utilize, but it's really a great start to my day. After my Bible study, I move into my Planner Perfect. I love the system. I love the inspiration Jenny brings to her community, and her art and everything is just gorgeous. So today I'm going to update my pocket here and put the July calendar. This is one of the journals, but it's very personal, so I can't share it. I will write anything, any thoughts in there, morning pages, and I just love having a journal. I will even make a list on there if I need to. So it's always nice to have this in my book. Part of our subscription at Planner Perfect is this monthly planner, and let me walk you through it. I always put the washi in the front so I remember what washi came, because I keep these planner books. You get a calendar month, and I want to note, I will sometimes fill this out, but not always, because I have other main calendars. I said the point of my planner stack was not to duplicate. So if I do this, it's just as a keepsake. It's not, I will not refer to this calendar. And we are reading the book, The Miracle Morning. And so I have these goal pages to jot down any thoughts on it, maybe some routines or things I want to hit on during my mornings. And when I say we, I should, explain that we are reading this in our Facebook group, Planning with Carol and Taylor. So if you want to join us, I've already started the book. The book is amazing. I am a morning person. With each planner, you will get your weekly overview. And then in between, I will flip through the whole thing. I have the first week set up. You will get these pages, and you can use 2 a day And if you want to keep your entire week between the next week, you do have to split one day. And it can be whatever day is for you. Maybe your Mondays are really light, and so you'll do Monday and Tuesday. I want to mention there is enough pages in here that if I wanted to carry Sunday to this page, I could, and I would have plenty of room till I get to the back of the book. And I want to note at the back of the book is a month in review. And because this is not set up, let me show you what I'm just finishing up in my June book, so you can have a little bit of a guideline on how I use it. Here is my June Planner Perfect, and I already flipped and opened to a page that I could share, but this is a little bit personal. So what I do is either that morning or the night before, I will write down how my morning is going to go, the thoughts, what I want to do, kind of my routine, my feelings. And then it just continues. Usually this is my entire morning page. Sometimes I'll write a scripture or quote or something that inspires me up there. On this page, this is what I usually write what I'm doing for the day. And so I have a note that, you know, this was a pool day. It actually did get canceled. I will sometimes use the tip-in and pop that in and just write about maybe an adjustment I needed to make in the day. And so then I write more about, I want to continue to maintain the house. It looks and smells so clean, smells wonderful. Clean the cubbies in the kitchen. They have become a dumping ground. So what I do is I start writing what I want to do and why I'm doing it. So there's purpose behind what you do. You don't just list everything out. And by the way, you'll see I do make a list, but not in my Planner Perfect. I want to talk about my intentions and how I want to spend my day. I do need to add in some photos and things like that. When I say I am scripting, this is how I do it, and that is why I just love these Planner Perfect books. So I want to continue to share with you what else I have in this TN, and that is I popped in this new Erin Condren, well, new for this next year, this academic planner. And I love it because it's 18 months, so I definitely have lots of pre-planning room. And the other big thing is, let me get to a really good month here to show you. So this is why this calendar is wonderful for me. And I think I always share this, but it ends on September 30th, but it will show you the next 2 weeks in October. And so when you have to have hair appointments every 3-4 weeks and things like that, so you might have 2 a month, or, you know, 1 in the middle, you can see right away where the next date, instead of flipping back and forth and trying to figure it out. So it just works wonderfully. There are so many note pages in here, and my daughter is getting married in February. And so this planner will go with me. And so I'm going to have a lot of notes in it, and this is what I will take for that. So I'm really excited about that. And then a new addition just this month is this Moxie Life weekly undated notebook. There is absolutely no calendar in it. And at first I went and tried it as a planner, and I decided I already have planners I like. I'm not going to duplicate. And I started doing daily gratitude in it. Isn't that beautiful? And this week was a little bit busy, so I didn't decorate. And then I have this coming week all set and ready to go. And so I'm excited about that. And then in my TN, I have a notepad, and I will jot down notes at times. And you can get refills on these, which makes it really nice. And this is Cora leather. And this is one of Jenny's charms. And this is my scripting. This is after my Bible study. And like I said, sometimes I'll even do it at night. And moving right along, we are now up to my Erin Condren daily planner. And this is in my A5 ring agenda. I absolutely love the upgrades that they have made to the agenda covers. First of all, this snap closure, that is my favorite snap for any planner cover. And then even the vegan cover, the material is just so nice. And it is, as you see, it's so firm, this holder. So your books, and not your books, but your papers all stay in there, very well secured. I have always put some fun things in the pocket. I will update this to be July. I then have some stickers in these back pockets. And I have a fun dashboard. And I think this is Jane's agenda. You'll see on my tab at the top, I then go right into my content planner, and I'm not going to share that. That is one part of this book that you will not see. I have my content planning along with my daily planning, and let's go to that. And here we have today. And so, like I said, I do make a list, and this is where I make the list. I even made a list for my husband. He has some stuff to do. And I keep this open and I just check it off as I go. I'm making sure I'm getting everything done. And then this has some other information, like I said, I can't share, but I will jot down groceries we need, any reminders list. I literally just put a new one in last night because the other one in a week's time had already gotten filled up. So I love that I can just punch a page of any notebook and pop it in, or I actually have inserts from Erin Condren that I use, and I don't want to keep jumping around here, but they are right here in the back in my notes section. And so they're already punched and ready to go. This stencil came with the planner and it is punched for A5. I went ahead and I made slices. So as you saw, I could just pull it up and move it. And it's really nice and so handy to have it in your planner. Also, I love that they put the tab on top, and I just use some clear labels here, and I have, this is personal, meaning my daily. And I did jump in to the new Daily Duo 2 months ago, and so I'm going to share with you what that looks like now. This is the new Bold Blooms Erin Condren planner, and I have my July set up. I have not added any decoration. I've decided that these monthlies, for the most part, are just going to look like this. They're going to be functional. I already got a list started. I also put in this sleeve pocket. This is from Cloth and Paper, and I do have it covered up so you don't see all the information. But this is so handy because I do have to order a shower gift. And at one point I had to RSVP, but I have already checked that. And I also have to get a wedding gift. So that is on my to-do list, and it's right front and center, so I will not forget it. That's why I love these clear pockets for that. And then as you see, Taylor and I had come up with this fun summer bucket list of some fun things to do, and then even self-care. So we have that on our Facebook page if you're interested in that. And you go from your monthly to, you have a dashboard page here, as you see, and I can't share it with you because I also have my spending tracker in here, and that is personal. So this is the layout for the new Daily Duo. You will have this piece of paper that you could either use at the end of a week and then use this for the beginning, or you can use it all for the 1 week. And I like to do a list of reminders for the week. I like to do meal planning, ideas like that, big things to do. I have not even needed to use this paper because this and this is enough room along with my dailies. There is so much room in this planner to do whatever planning you have to do. I'm telling you, you can fit so much stuff in here. But I just do a weekly overview. I cover the dates sometimes, and this is all Pear Mint paper. And I have forgotten as I've been going along, I have not shared any affiliate codes. I am an affiliate for Pear Mint paper, and it's Mom Plans 20 if you're interested in any of those. And this whole week I have a theme for the 4th of July. And I don't necessarily always even decorate this planner, but I just did for this week because it was festive. I have time. It's summer. I've already started pre-planning. I'm not afraid to get in here and write all the things ahead of time. I want to also show, I have a notepad in the back. You can just slide it in. You can use the pocket that it slides into for a different use if you want to use another pocket. This zipper pouch came with the planner. I have some important things in there. I have a pocket, a clear pocket, I think came off of Amazon, and it just has some stickers. Some of the inserts I have shopping lists in here and meal planning and note pages. And then I want to share, this here is a reference and it has some very private information for me. Just have it labeled as a reference to make sure that I know where all the important things are and where I can find them. And sometimes if it's papers or anything I need to add in, I have extras of these pockets and I will just put those in there as well. And I only carry 1 month at a time in this. It's content and daily planning. And then of course, future events, other things, notes, list, and it's all in this beautiful planner. I have other covers. I have Wisteria and I have a black one, and I love them all equally. They're just gorgeous. And here we have my Laurel Denise portrait planner. I absolutely love this layout that Laurel has come up with. She's a genius. You go, of course, right into the pre-planning pages, and I just have like paydays and things like that. I'm not someone who actually uses this page very much, but here is the part of the planner that I use a ton of. I have a habit tracker here. I'm getting ready to start. I have meals, and I have them on sticky notes because maybe if I don't cook that, I'll just move it to another place. I have important events and appointments up here. This little note page is for projects and lists. And then here's what my weekly pages look like. I add the weather, and I usually do just a couple days ahead because where I live, the weather can change quickly. I keep a running list of to-dos. I am tracking my workouts here. And I have the whole month already decorated so that I can put anything in, jot down notes that I need. And at the back, you have these pages here for any more notes. I'm hoping to do a lot of reading, so I might jot those down. And that reminds me, in the back, in the note section, I do have a whole little reading book tracker, and I just love how cute that came out. So I will add my books in here. Here's some ones I want to read. How I use this is I have this out on my desk at all times so I can quickly see what's going on any given day and then make any notes about it so I don't forget anything. It's just always open, and that's why I like to make it look so fun and pretty. And that's my Laurel Denise. And I do have a code. It is CAROLPLANS for 10% off at Laurel Denise. And last but not least, we have my Moxie Life Goal Planner. I love this cover so much. I am actually in this planner only about once a week. I will maybe look into it halfway through the week, but it is just something that I just really love. I'm huge on goal planning. And then Taylor and my friend Tara have been using this together the last couple months, or just the last month, and it's been a lot of fun. But there is a lot of personal stuff in here, so I have flagged a page that I will share how I'm using it. So let me get to that. I have my June goals all set up, and so today I'm actually gonna go over, look at them, see what I've done, see what I need to move forward, see what I just have to forget about. And what my weeks look like are, I put my weekly actions here, and a lot of times these will get moved into my daily planner. And then I have my wins, my what didn't work, and things I'm learning. And this reflections page this is what it's called. The reflections page is so important. And I make sure that I go in and work on that every week, because you can only move forward with your goals and grow if you're learning during the process. That's just my thought. And I love how they break it down into all the different categories. I have not been using the weekly sheets. I sometimes in the past have, but I have it if I want it. And then this is the following week. And so as you see, it's just messy. It's fun. I love getting in here, jotting down things, and just making all the best plans. It's a beautiful planner. I have to have the goal planning. And here it is. This is my planner stack, everyone. So many pretty things. I love how I use them and how I'm using them. And it just makes perfect sense for me.
Well, that's the planner stack. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my routine. And if you ever have any questions about planning, please reach out to me. Drop them in the comments as well. I love talking about planners. And you can always follow me on IG at mom.plans. And don't forget, I have the Facebook group with my friend Taylor at Tailored Plan, and we are at Planning with Carol and Taylor. So everyone have a great day and happy planning.